When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on.
Got it. Moves.
Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Larson. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drops now. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball's going to...
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. And that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I think that could...
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Back open in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Larson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Finds the tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stand. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought.
Lots of running room. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the aggressive nature by this offense. Everything screams run. 1st down and goal, gonna run the football? No, they don't run the football. They stay aggressive, but the
touchdown Irish! Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Release to the back. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Larson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Makes the grab. It's Kane. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And they can't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up.
On the double. Get set, get set.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Larson. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Larson. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got his man downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Ready?
Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Winning those individual 6-second battles